Hello. Oh, wait. Where's the chat? There we go. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Ruben. Hello, Scraps. Welcome. Thanks for catching the stream. I told folks on Discord this might be a mostly just chatting stream. I've been experiencing, what do they call it? Repetitive stress injury? Wait, or is it stress? I can't remember what the S stands for. Strained, maybe. So yeah, I might do a little bit of pixel art because luckily I can do that with the mouse, which is also my non-dominant hand. So, might be able to pull that off. But yeah, I hope you all are well. I'm like looking at my tracking and my eyes seem to be a little bit rolled, but maybe I'll switch it up later. But yeah, hope you get better. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, usually it's like taking a break is what helps. I took a break from streaming last weekend. First of all, the internet wasn't cooperating, so I was like, okay, it seems like I should take a break, and that would be responsible. So it was good to do that. And I did some doodles throughout the week, but nothing too hard. It's just like a weird, I don't know, I feel like after I reached a certain age, because I wasn't very responsible with like taking breaks and stretching and everything, it finally caught up to me, and every once in a while I have to like take a break from drawing, so kinda sucks. I noticed, yeah, I really wanted to stream, but internet was being awful. Had to talk to my internet service provider every once in a while to go and like get it fixed up a bit. Yeah, that's the problem with not having fiber optic internet. One day. Which y'all been up to on this fine November? Oh my goodness, yeah, I haven't streamed since October, so yes, happy November. I realized I only got 4% possum on YouTube, but I got 61% on Twitch, so I'll take it. Yeah, in the meantime, I think I'm going to try to redo my tracking because my eyes are kind of... I look like Like, there's some suspicious stuff going on. Okay, that might be better. A little bit more wide eyes. Just chilling in the rain. Ooh, rain. With the rain. Rain is nice. And working on stuff. Nice. That sounds like a great way to chill and vibe. YouTube hurts your possum levels. Indeed. Indeed. Hey, Shy Hermit Crab. Oh, have you not seen the shark? Yeah, I haven't really been using the shark because it kind of gets in the way with some game streams and it doesn't really work with like drawing streams. But yeah, I was thinking of maybe repositioning my shark one day so it's not in the way all the time. But yes, the good old plush shark. Except when lightning strikes. Oh, dang. Okay, so you live in an area with a lot of lightning. Yeah, that could be intense. Gosh, I've had one life experience where lightning struck like, I want to say like 10 feet in front of me. That was scary. That was wild because like, I don't know, I thought it'd make a sound or something for some reason. It was just like this big old bolt. Silent. Just hit the ground right in front of me. I was like, oh, okay. The Caribbean, lightning took my power for a second just now. Oh, snap. Yeah, that kind of sucks when you're like, am I gonna have power? Yeah, that happens with us in the winter a lot, or like too much wind as well. Sometimes. Or sometimes someone just crashes into a power pole. What are people doing? But yeah. Oh yeah, hope you're well, Shy Hermit Crab. I don't remember if I said that or not. But yes. Just vibing for the most part. I'm a little bit sleepy. Yeah, every time I take a break from streaming, because like technically it's been 2 weeks at this point, I feel so rusty coming back. I don't know why, it's so weird. And I feel like I've heard that it's similar for people who have been streaming for years as well. Like, I've only been streaming for barely a year, but such a weird thing. Yeah, if anybody in the chat streams, I'm curious about your experience with that. What happened this week? I'm like trying to think. Yeah, I barely drew, so that didn't really count. Yeah, I don't think I have anything to show for the month of November. Oh, I did my Ollie Oxen, not Ollie Oxenfree. It's just called Oxenfree. Thumbnail art for my game channel. So I guess that was fun. I did that really quickly. Well, not streaming, but other things. I've been trying to get back into streaming, but I get burnt out easily. I totally understand. Streaming is such a funky thing. Because like, I don't know, just the whole concept of it is very, very interesting. That you have like your own little like TV channel that people can tune into. That's live. I like working out. It's hard to get back in when you have to stop for a week or so from being sick. Yes, I agree entirely. Gosh. Yeah, routine, like sometimes you're like, I got a routine, it's great, I have it, and then all of a sudden something like changes it and it's like, oh, the willpower to get back. Meaning to make some edited versions of my VODs to put on my channel. It's so much more than people say. Yeah, VOD editing and stuff like that. 'Cause some people are like, oh, just get an editor, but I'm like, that is not cheap. Yeah, because I feel like, what is it? A lot of younger folk have pulled to be like, oh, what's your dream job? Oh, I want to be a streamer or a YouTuber, and it's like, like, I'm sure a fraction of them are like genuinely interested in video production and just like entertainment, I suppose. But I feel like a lot of people are like, I just want to play video games and make money, but there's way more to it. Because I was like, even just a fraction of like actual successful streamers even make a full living on it. They have to like get funds from elsewhere. I've been getting into content creation and never realized how much work this stuff takes. Scripts are a pain to write. Oh my god, yeah, scripts. Gosh, my earlier videos, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna write a script. I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna talk and I'll edit it out later. And oh my goodness, all that extra editing work, that was kind of painful. It is way easier, well, not easier to do scripts. It's more beneficial in the long run, but yeah, it is still a pain to do scripts. I'm hugely interested in video production. I still have issues with it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I'm like I like making videos and stuff, but when it comes to editing it, I'm just like, oh, this is taking forever. Even with AI helping, this is time consuming. What kind of like AI stuff? With my video editor, they added that it could like recognize voice things and you can like cut things out that you don't want, but it took so long for it to load on my computer that I was just like, whatever, this is not really working out. But yeah, AI womp womp. I mean, yeah, it depends what kind of AI we're talking about. Oh hey, Meowstachio, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? We're just talking about content creation and streaming, editing videos. I use AI to get me some info and then start to add on it. Oh, like help with like research and stuff? Yeah. Yeah. Cause people who are like, who have the funds, they can hire people to do their research for them, but not so much when you're a smaller creator. Did you know 11 Labs can do voice dubs in different languages? I did not. I know that's getting implemented. Like, even YouTube was starting to add that automatically. So, yeah, it is. I feel like, yeah, some people felt very conflicted about that. I don't know, because I feel like sometimes dictation, like the AI dictation, has a really hard time understanding what you're saying. So like, especially if you use a lot of jargon and like not, I guess not jargon, but like I guess lingo, like I use like a lot of words like, I don't know, like Vtuber, I don't know, just words that are typically not in the dictionary, and sometimes it has like a hard time understanding what that is. Hello, welcome Amadou Neto. Are the voice dubs good? I haven't checked it out yet. I think they're slowly rolling it out, and I don't think my YouTube has it yet. It speaks Spanish much better than I do. Relatable. I mean, like, yeah, it all depends on the accent, too. Because I feel like my accent is very different than, like, because, like, initially my family comes from southern Mexico, but I feel like a lot of folks, in like my area are from northern Mexico, and I feel like we have a bit of a different accent going on. I feel like northerners speak a little bit faster, but yeah, and that's just Mexico, because whereas like Spanish is in a huge chunk of the world, so many countries. But yeah. Oh, happy birthday! I would use AI, but I prefer to use my real voice and not seem soulless. Yeah, like, sometimes I watch, like, I get recommended videos, like, research videos, and it's like, I don't know, it sounds so deadpan, it's hard for me to, like, take it seriously and not be bothered by the AI voice. I found you through the latest video a few weeks ago, haven't caught you live till now. It's a lot of good advice. Yeah. Well, hey, welcome. I'm glad. Thanks for checking the stream out. Yeah, I was supposed to stream last weekend, but unfortunately the internet was not cooperating. It's off-putting? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I found it very off-putting. I'll change my speech speeds. I'll change my speech feeds, change way too much. Language sucks. Language is hard. Yeah. Like, it would be so cool to be like, I know all the languages, but it's like impossible. There's so many languages. Hello, welcome, 4 pigeons. Sanity is optional. 16% touch rock bottom. I touch rock bottom on YouTube. I got a pretty good score on Twitch. I think YouTube was like 4%. I found you from a tutorial from Vtuber. Oh, yeah. That one's kind of old. But yeah, I'm glad it's still getting traction. I was thinking about maybe making a PNG Tuber Plus tutorial, mostly just because I wanted to experiment with it. Sorry, I suck at English too. I mean, don't we all? Even native speakers are like, English is hard. You are nearly human for pigeon. Or nearly, or more for pigeon, or more pigeon. Music's a tad louder than me? Oh yeah, okay, thanks. Let me turn it down a bit. How is that? I have a hard time telling because sometimes like I have to turn the volume up on my part, but then it's like very quiet on the actual recording. I'm learning Indo right now since my partner is from there and it's a pain. Oh, that's cool that you're learning it for your partner. Like, I mean, that's really cool. Gibberish is my fluent language. Good? Alright, that's good to hear that the music is doing better. Gibberish is the universal language. Yeah. I mean, it's all about, I don't know, I'm pretty sure you can get a lot across with like body language too. I mean, it'd be harder to ask for things like directions, but I saw a video. What if English was consistent? The guy talking sounds like he's having the slowest stroke. What? Like if it was like monotone? I remember there was this old video and it was like what English sounds to people who don't know English, and it was like very, very wild. It was like a song, I think. It's in the video. Yeah, put it in the Discord. I'm curious. Language is so fascinating to me. Yeah. Spanish was my first language, but because I didn't go to school in Spanish, like English is technically my more main language. Like I dream in English more often. But yeah. The video was a rap? Oh, it was a rap? Okay, it's been so long, I completely forgot. Hey, welcome, U-Bot. Talking about languages right now. Vtuber is better for swapping between two pre-made GIFs, while PNG Tuber is better for making animations in the program. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. That's good information. Okay, so yeah, they both serve different... I don't know, how do you say it? They both have different functions. That's cool. Yeah. And maybe I should just... I also just wanted to make a new Vtuber. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Vtuber, PNG Tuber. One of your customers was colorblind and thought you put something in his coffee. Oh my goodness. I learned English from Pokemon. That's awesome. Yeah, I've heard people, yeah, learning English from video games or just a different language, and I think that's really cool. I don't know if I could do that. Like, I really want to get better at Japanese, but I feel like the characters and everything would be really hard. I think I tried PNG Tuber, but couldn't figure it out well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, part of it's like, I mean, if you draw, it's easier, but if not, then it's a little bit harder. Oh, that's good that he apologized, Amadou. For some reason mine wasn't working. Yeah, what exactly wasn't working? Oh, and what software did you use? Out of curiosity. Maybe I can like troubleshoot it. I don't know. Most of the English I know is from games. Yeah, that's really cool. Trying to learn Dutch now. I like the way they pronounce things. Oh my goodness, Dutch is such a hard language. I mean, props for you trying. That's awesome. Watch Japanese stuff. It helps pronunciations. Eventually you understand some words without reading. Yeah. I'm glad I still watch a lot of anime. Yeah, I watch anime always with subtitles. If I can avoid it. No dubs. I mean, dubs have gotten way better, because they're actually paying their voice actors a better wage. Still not perfect, but better. But yeah. I followed a tutorial on it, did everything, but something wasn't coming up or lining up properly. Okay, well dang. But yeah, yeah, because I actually did take official Japanese classes. It's just like I kind of like after I stopped, you know, I just kind of like froze at that point. So yeah, one day I think it'll be cool because there's like no good local Japanese classes for me. So, but one day I thought it would be cool to maybe like, I don't know, just try to take like a college course or something. Like not get like any like college credit, but just like take the course just to get better. Because I think it would be cheaper than like actually moving to Japan for a year and trying to work things out from there. I started off on dub and then went to sub, tried dub again. Dub sounds weird. Ah, yeah. Keeping up with the latest seasons of anime. I mean, I'm like a little bit behind. I'm not like the most on top with anime. Like I'm also like going through an old queue. Like right now I'm just starting what was it? Carol and Tuesday? That's on Netflix. I think it was like by the same director who did Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo. So yeah, and I think that show came out like 5 years ago. So, but yeah, what else? What else have I been watching? Oh, I started watching Monster. That one's kind of long though. And that was really old. That was like 2004, I think. Yeah. Dan Da Dan. Oh yeah, Dan Da Dan. I can't believe I forgot about it. I like watched it, the newest episode just yesterday. Yeah, that's one of the few ones I've actually read the manga before the anime came out. Usually I'm so behind. I'm like, oh, I just watched the anime. Yeah, the loneliest girl. Kore wa pen desu. Yes, I am a pen. Hello, welcome Juno. Carol and Tuesday's a bop. Okay, yeah, I'm only 3 episodes in, but I'm excited. I think, yeah, the animation is beautiful. It's kind of wild that they're like, it talks about like AI like singing and like taking over. I'm like, oh my god. It's like right now for real, kind of. I just got into Una Musume. It's actually pretty good. I haven't heard about that. I'll have to check that out. For real, for real. That's such a great emote. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. It's kind of funny. I don't know why that reminded me. Like sometimes I get asked, are you a furry? And I'm like, my avatar, what do you think? What do you think? But yeah, furry representation. Let me see. Oh my goodness. So I finally got new glasses. Sadly, they're not blue anymore. I don't have them yet, but yeah, no, they don't make really fun colors for glasses usually. It's usually like black and like tortoise shell. I think what I got was like a dark tortoise shell. Very similar shape, but yeah, just not blue. Yeah, I haven't had glasses since I haven't had new glasses for 5 years, and I think like you're supposed to update your prescription like every 2 years. Womp womp. 8% opossum? Ah, we're all like, yeah, I think we're all in the lower range today. I used to dislike furries, but warmed up to them. Y'all are just regular ass people like everyone else. That's true, that's true. Yeah, confession, I actually was a little bit weirded out by the furry fandom when I was a kid, but yes, now look at me. Look at what happened. I lost all my possumness. That's tragic. You could also, we learned last time that you could like type it in again, and it's like gambling, but it like resets. Awesome, gotcha. I should take a sip of water. How am I doing? I'm doing okay. I'm glad the internet is cooperating today. That's the win of the day. How are you doing? I think it's interesting because while furries are VTubers, the culture is radically different. Yes, yeah. Because I am so surprised, because I did look into a lot of VTuber culture, like the OG Japanese VTuber culture, and I'm amazed how many furries like are completely unaware about it. like the whole like debut thing, like that's like such a big deal for like the more anime VTuber styles. Like some people are like, hey, this is not a new model. All right, cool, bye. This is gonna be a normal stream. But yeah, I find it very interesting. I don't know, I guess I'm very fascinated by like pop culture and subcultures, because yeah, I really definitely took a deep dive into VTuber culture. I don't see that many YouTube furry VTubers. They're mostly all on Twitch, because I remember there's like a group called like VFur. And yeah, most of the folks are in there, but a lot of folks don't upload their stuff on YouTube. Like it just exists on Twitch and then it disappears forever. And I'm like, yo, I want to see your stuff, because I can't always be there when y'all are live. So that's my little gripe. Hopefully more folks start archiving their stuff. Have a few friendos on VFur. Nice, nice. Yeah, and I was wondering what the process for like applying for something like that would be. I mean, I'm very casually a Twitch streamer in general. Like I just picked up Twitch this spring, and then I just like did dual streaming. Yeah, I feel like my main home is on YouTube. Like I really like a lot of aspects of Twitch, but because I think I did it several years after, or not several years, like 1 year after streaming on YouTube, I think like the growth is a little bit slower, and it seems like folks got used to going on YouTube for the most part. It's just a stream team. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was something like, you know how like they have the talent groups with like the anime VTubers sometimes collabs with each other. It's not really anything beyond that. It's not an organization. Oh, okay. That would be cool if there was a furry organization. Someone has to step up, do management. That sounds like a pain. I would not want to do that. I fell into VTuber culture this year. Used to avoid them, but some of them are better content creators than expected. Yeah, because I know there's like a weird cliche, well not cliche, stereotype. And like, I mean, stereotypes, they sometimes come from something, but yeah, it doesn't encompass everything. Yeah, like, I admit, yeah, at first, because a lot of early VTubing, I feel like it was very, like, fake girlfriend experience, things like that. And I was like, that's not really my vibe. I don't think I'm the target audience for this. But I feel like, yeah, people have changed things up a bit. Oh yeah, it's a song. It's a good one. One question: how was it to create your avatar, and why choose the animal to represent it? That's a good question. Let me see. I'm having a think here. Possum? I just like really gravitated towards possums because they're not like... they're trash animals. And I'm like, I don't feel like a very elegant critter. So I was like, a possum? Oh, also like anxiety. I'm like, I'm a very anxious critter, and so are opossums. It's so funny. As more time goes by, I like learn new possum facts, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's like me. Like, opossums have very low body temperatures, and that's how they're able to not get Lyme disease. I have a very low body temperature because I'm anemic, so I'm like, I relate. And how did I create my avatar? I used Live 2D, so it's just a mixture of drawing and trying to learn a new software to make it move a bit. It was a bit of a pain, but it was worth it in the long run. Yeah, it was hard, baked into idol culture / girlfriend experience. Yeah. Used to find them weird and too kinky for me. Yeah, I know, exactly. I was like, yeah, not the target audience. The GS stuff was odd. And there was so much drama with it. Oh my god, like when people found out that some of those people behind the VTubing avatar were like dating or married, and people lost their mind. I'm like, oh no, I do not want to cultivate that kind of audience ever. That sounds like pain. Same, I don't really watch streamers in general. I only watch like 2 people. Yeah, Yeah, same. The people I watch are not consistent enough, so I like kind of have, yeah, I pretty much only watch 2 streamers like in a week at a time. My partner calls me a chipmunk, so I use that to add to my character. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, I always like the like origin stories for personas. I think they're like they can be really like nice and personal. Nice glasses. Thank you. They won't be real anymore. I'll have to. I'm getting black glasses. Well, I guess they're like tortoiseshell, but the blue glasses will live in spirit on my avatar. How did I get so good at drawing with the mouse? Oh, I don't draw with a mouse. Like I do pixel art sometimes with a mouse, but I use a tablet. Reminds me of the K-pop fandom. That's a good comparison. I greatly dislike their fans because they're too involved in parasocial. Right, yes, parasocial is the key word here. Japanese idol culture plus high-pitched anime girls plus simpy fan base. It's a little bit much. Yeah. Anyway, welcome, Judo. Wait, did I already welcome you? I think I did. I got into watching smaller streamers because of VTubing and seeing people get more creative with their online personas. Yeah, especially when you're indie, you can like do whatever you want, so that's really cool. And then as soon as like the technology became more available, I think it was really cool. Yeah, I'm so excited to see what people are gonna do with all of this. I think it's great. They push them too far and act like they are larger than life. Yeah, idol culture on its own is like, it's not a healthy, thing that is being cultivated. Oh, Japan. But it's not just Japan. No, it's just celebrity culture in general. But yeah, that's why, yeah, I definitely gravitate towards indie. And not to say that like all the folks who are like managed or anything are I don't know, yeah, are like following the girlfriend experience or anything, but yeah, I have noticed there's been an influx of folks in industries who have gone indie because they they had so many issues with like the management and stuff, and that makes sense. And the diets? Oh, yeah. I don't know too much about that. Well, I mean, when you're a VTuber, like, luckily, nobody knows what you look like for the most part. But yeah, in K-pop world, oh my goodness. It's too normalized, and it shouldn't be. Smaller content creators feel more real and not like a corporation. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, because, like, I guess that's what I also enjoyed about the furry fandom over the anime fandom, especially as a vendor, because like when you go to an anime con, a lot of the stuff is like on the intellectual property, like the stuff being sold, which don't get me wrong, like if you dig an anime, of course you'll like the art, you'll want the art, get posters and stuff. But like me personally, I really gravitate towards original art, and I really like that about the furry fandom, that like there's like a lot of like there's personas and like, yeah, good stuff. What they call fat is regular body fat. Yeah, that's such a toxic idea. Is the goal to hit Twitch affiliate? Any big plans for Twitch redeems and emotes? I am so conflicted on that because, yeah, emotes are so fun. But it's, like, I was already able to unlock emotes, well, I guess technically emojis, on YouTube. Unfortunately, you can't animate them. But yeah, I thought it would be cool to have them also available on Twitch, because I feel like, you know, if folks want to sub there, they can do that. I don't like how expensive they are on Twitch. I don't, because on YouTube you can customize it. You can customize how much your lowest tier is, whereas I think on Twitch the minimum has been increased to $5.99 USD. So yeah, I feel so conflicted about that. I mean, I haven't even hit the benchmark for it anyway. It's so weird. Yeah, I started with, what is it, 5 average viewers. I think it was because I didn't ban all the view bots then, And then once I banned them, I really struggled to get 3 average viewers. But yeah, I'm just seeing how it goes. I usually follow small streamers to give some support. I even friend with some of them. Yeah, that's really cool. Because I feel like, yeah, smaller streamers need the support. Because some of them, they have a lot of potential. But if they're not heard, well, unfortunately they might quit and disappear off the internet. Hear me out. For redeems, you can use channel points to unlock emotes for a day. Wait a second. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I wasn't sure how that worked. I remember seeing it on people's stuff. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, if eventually once I hit affiliate, I guess I'll unlock it. Like, there'll be no pressure for folks. I don't know, just the ads. But yeah, I feel like some people have figured out ad block for Twitch, so I guess if you know, you know. You can also get a couple free emotes that people can have without subs. Oh, okay, so that's cool. Alright. Yeah, I'll definitely try to see what I can do once I hit that benchmark. Slowly but surely. It's a wink nudge on ad blocking. Yeah, because my intention is never to try to make streaming full-time. Like, I just don't have the energy, number one. I like, I know some people stream, like, the average is like is recommended. It's like, oh, stream for 3 hours, that way people can find you and stuff like that. But I'm just like, I can't do that unless I'm playing a game. Yeah, 3 hours is my limit for the most part. Why haven't I hit affiliate yet? Not enough average viewers. And I mean, part of it is because I do split my audience, I think, with dual streaming, multi-streaming. But also, for the most part, I feel like people who watch me on YouTube mostly stick to YouTube, and likewise people on Twitch mostly stick to Twitch, so yeah. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I've been like debating about getting a full-time job again. Because content creation is just so unpredictable. But it all depends on what I can find and whether people will hire me. So, because I am a little bit, I do have the luxury of being a little bit picky. So, yeah. I don't think of it like YouTube streaming as splitting it. YouTube and Twitch are different platforms. Yeah, precisely. Yeah, like, yeah, there's definitely things that I like about streaming on Twitch, and then there's definitely things that I like about streaming on YouTube. It's all different. I like that as soon as I hit end stream, that VOD is just gonna stay there forever. The people on Twitch will vibe on Twitch, and YouTube people will stick to YouTube. Yeah. Can I squeeze the shark? Sadly, no animation for squeezing the shark, but it's there. Being a content creator sounds pretty stressful. I mean, yeah, like, I don't want to be like, I know there was that huge debate, or like on TikTok, people were like, you don't understand. Being a content creator, it's so much harder than your 9 to 5, and it's like, chill, buddy, chill. It's like, they all have pros and cons. Like, I feel like there's no such thing as like the perfect job. A job's a job. Like, there are definitely worse jobs, there are definitely better jobs. But I would definitely not say that content creation is like, yes, it is stressful, but it's not like the hardest job ever. It is hard to make a full living off of it. I feel like a lot of people look at like the 1% that become like millionaires, and they're like, that's totally doable. And like, I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're one of those 1%, hey, I mean, props to you, get that bread, but it's a very small chance. It's like being like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna be a New York Times bestseller with my first book. Probably not. that hydration. I understand that you usually work and think that you can compensate by thinking about something else, and generally the routine is tiring. But you have to make an effort, you know? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it's just like, yeah, perseverance. It's like, yeah, the amount of people who are like, oh my goodness, you were born talented with drawing, I could never. And I'm just like, honestly, like, if you have the gumption and you want to put in the hours, you could be here too. You could be better than me by like a lot. It all depends on like, yeah, is it something you want to put the time into? Yeah. Streaming is all about taking chances to pop off, and you roll the dice each time you stream. Yeah. I've heard that you could, yeah, you increase that chance by like uploading to TikTok and stuff, but I'm like afraid of TikTok. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna vibe with my community. I actually really like it not being like too much, because I mean, yeah, there's definitely a lot of perks from having a big audience, but I don't know. I'm a tired possum. I do the slow living. Just as long as like I really appreciate y'all being an active chat. That makes it very interesting. And then there's like more back and forth. See, that's what I really like about it. You have a big advantage as someone who makes YouTube videos. Yeah, that definitely helped. Cause like sometimes I would just, I don't know where a good chunk of my followers came from. I'm guessing some of them did see my YouTube videos, so because they say that Twitch has like practically no discoverability, whereas YouTube does. So yeah, posting, having stuff on other social media where you can direct people, that helps a lot. Company? Wait, what do you mean by company for pigeons? Let me see. The tracking is bothering me again. If I do that. Okay, there we go. I'm just being nitpicky right now. I think I found you on furry streamer list on Blue Sky during the Great Migration. Oh, that's cool. That's nice that someone made a list and put me on it. Dang. I appreciate whoever did that. Yeah, some of it's just like chance, I guess. Twitch spreads through contacts and raids. Oh, yeah. Watch raids, like... I'm like too scared. Like if there's no one I know online, I don't raid. And like typically because my Twitch viewer count is lower than YouTube, I feel a little awkward being like, I'm gonna raid, and then there's no one there and it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Twitch is focused on networking. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely, yeah, you can't just hit live and then expect people to like show up or anything. Yeah. Yeah, so like recently my multi-streaming thing that I used is Restream. It like reskinned its thing, and I was worried that it was like maybe negatively affecting my stream. Oh snap, it's a song. But today it's working, so hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, one of the things that I guess I get nervous about with streaming, and usually I don't always announce when I'm streaming, is because I have bad internet and I don't want to be like, hey everyone check out my stream, and then it's like offline, or I'm like dropping frames like crazy. And then I'm just like, oh, how embarrassing. Just sent you to a stream with technical difficulties. I feel like if I had more steady internet, I'd feel more confident being a much more active streamer and things like that. So I'd suggest always raiding, because you never know what will come of it. Okay, yeah. It's like, yeah, it's kind of scary for me, but I'll have to try it. I'll have to remember. That's the thing, I always forget, because with the multi-streaming, yeah, I just have to, I usually just hit end stream and I'm like, alright, time to rest. Welcome, Kaden. Howdy, howdy. Oh my goodness. So, question. Have you all deleted your Twitter accounts? I did. Actually, I moved, I created a new account and grabbed my username, and it's locked. I only like follow 7 people on it. Within a day, I got 20 follower requests, all bots. How did that, what, there's definitely a bot like looking for new accounts to follow, because 20 is crazy, and they were all like those, like, it was all pictures of like women in scanty clothes, and I was like, oh my goodness, y'all. The bots. Like, even with the small amount of viewers, rating it to someone else with the same amount of viewers can make their whole day, you know. Yeah. Yeah, I just like, yeah. Part of it's like, I don't know who to raid, because sometimes I'm like, ooh. For the most part, my art streams are SFW, and I know there's like a lot of NSFW stuff on Twitter, so I don't want to be like, hey y'all, let's go check them out, and then it's like, oh no. Whoops, sorry. Not yet, but I plan to check again if I find new people on Blue Sky. Don't delete your Twitter. Yeah, I didn't like completely delete it, but I got rid of all my art, because after a while I couldn't keep scrolling and it like locked all my old posts. So I was like, you know what, this has to go. I purged my drawings and art related stuff though. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but yeah, it didn't really work. Hey, Caitlin! Oh my goodness, you got the purple shark! I haven't deleted mine yet because I need an account to view tweets. People link me. Yeah. Like, I have a like an underground like viewing account, but yeah, not the official one anymore. But I've uninstalled the app and don't go there at all. Yeah. Yeah, having the app on the phone is not worth it. I have it on my tablet, but yeah, not my phone. Hehe. Awesome crown. I'm gonna take a sip of water. I feel like I've been like talking a mile a minute. If you ever need a raid suggestion, I follow a silly high amount of people you can suggest, someone the same size and vibes. Oh, okay. Meowstachio, do you do Discord? Cause yeah, usually I ask folks to just like link me stuff there. But I should just self-promo my Discord right now. Why not? Let me see. Hopefully the invites are still good. Cause sometimes they run out. I don't have like an infinite amount of invites. But yeah, let me know if the invite doesn't work. I do? Awesome! Yeah, that's the best way of chatting. Invalid? Okay, wait, let me see if I can paste this one over here. Because the YouTube one is different. 7% opossum? We're all low opossum today. At least on YouTube. I mean, some folks have gotten low possum on Twitch. I think I got like 84 on Twitch, 4% on YouTube. Lowest yet. Low possum day. I think one time I got like 1%. It was like shortly after I implemented it. Doop. 85% opossum? Nice. Right, we did web fishing the other day. That was fun. Took the edge off, because it was like, what that was that? That was on Wednesday, I think. Yeah, I appreciate y'all who came, who were able to come. I know sometimes the scheduling conflict wasn't ideal. But yeah, it was just like a test thing. So hopefully, yeah, more web fishing on the Discord server. It was very chill. Maybe gonna try to... I got into the what is it? I'm spacing. The mic channel. But because most people were chatting on the text, I was like, alright, I'll hop off the audio channel and just chat in the web fishing chat. So that was fun. By the way, I found out the out of bound thing I saw as a feature. It's a feature. Nice. Not a, what is that term? It's like it's a feature, not an error. I feel like I'm getting the noun incorrectly, but yeah, it was really fun. Web fishing. At first I was like, because I have such mixed feelings about the fishing feature in a lot of games. And so I'm just like, I was like, I don't know if I want this game, but then like a lot of people were playing it, and I was like, that would be a good way for all of us to just chill. Feature, not a bug. Yes, that one. Thank you. You can find special fish there. What? Out of bound fish. That's crazy. That's cool. It's got a lot. It has like a lot of little Easter eggs. Yeah, I was hoping to stream it, but I don't know if my internet could handle hosting a server or being on a server, and then also putting out stream info as well. Yeah, but it worked well for Discord, so that's nice. Web fishing looks interesting, but I'd probably never play as much. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. Yeah, if it weren't for the Discord community, I probably would have been like, maybe not for me. But yeah, because we could just like vibe together, I was like, okay, this is cool. I remember the Skyrim space program. Wait, what? Skyrim space program? It was a bug after it was removed. People asked to make it a feature. Wait, explain the Skyrim space program. I don't know too much about Skyrim. Like, I think I have like 20 hours total in that game. That's not enough. What song is this? Oh, it's another bad snack song. GTA 5 swing set space program. Wait, like you would get on the swing and just go out to outer space? When the giant does the ground slam, your character ragdoll and sends you to the stratosphere. Oh my goodness. That's so good. I played Skyrim on release day, November 11th, 2011. Oh man, the game was busted. Was it on PC or console? I remember the Switch port, what was it? Like if you were on your horse or something, like and you saved, sometimes your horse would like spawn in the air when you open your game again. It was something like that on PC. Oh dang. I guess like when they're ambitious games too, sometimes like they're bound to be bugs. Skyrim Elder Scrolls had a lot of glitches. People insisted and they keep it. That's great. Send the video on Discord. Okay, I'll check it out. If you clip a car against, you have your character grab the swings and then freaks out and launches you across the map. That's so great. Yeah. One of my goals this upcoming year is to finally play Fallout New Vegas, so might have to stream that on the game stream. We'll see. I know like a lot of folks know it, so maybe I could get like some advice because I'm gonna be going in there blind. It got patched out but re-added due to popular demand. This is a highlight of the game. So just going near a town without walls as a dragon can attack it and kill all the NPCs. Quest failed. No. Oh my goodness. I think the only game that I played on release was Animal Crossing New Horizons. I usually tend to wait, see what all the fuss is about later. New Vegas is a lot of fun. I played as much as Skyrim before Skyrim. Most important things to save often. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, I haven't played like a post-apocalyptic game in a while. I remember a couple streams ago we were talking about Stalker and I was so bad at it. I was so excited to play it because I really like the like aesthetics and stuff, but I could not get past like the first mission. Ooh, same. And if you wait long enough, you no longer have to pay full price if it goes on offer. Yes, yeah, I'm cheap. I'm like, can I get it for like 70% off? I still haven't bought Cyberpunk. I actually like took Cyberpunk from my partner's PC, and I played it through there instead. Haven't completed it, but got a save file there somewhere. New Vegas Overstalker. What I like about New Vegas is that you have an extra plan if you mess up some stuffs, like failing an important quest or killing an important NPC. Stalkers a vibe, but very jank. Understand. Well, that's good that, yeah, it's not like game ending or something like that. So I guess, yeah, it isn't too harsh of a game. It's like remembering like Fire Emblem when like your team can like perma die. It's like, oh no, gotta restart. Can't have so-and-so be dead. A little bit anxiety inducing. I think with a new one, you could you can have the option for them to not permanently die. Has a lot of player freedom. Yeah, cause yeah, and I feel like this is where me streaming it would have the advantage, because when I play games that have a lot of freedom, I'm just like overwhelmed by choice. Like sandbox games, I'm like, oh no, I'm stuck here. I can't leave. Wait, what's GBA? I feel like I should know this, but yeah, gotta hydrate again. Oh, Game Boy Advance, okay. I don't know how I've never seen that abbreviated, huh. Oh, so yeah, the old school Fire Emblem. Yeah. Because I think, yeah, I played 3 Houses, and yeah, that had the option to not have your characters perma-die. But I lost one character at the very beginning. I was like, eh. I was like, he was annoying. And my partner was like, you thought he was annoying? And you killed him? I felt kind of bad afterwards. I was like, maybe he wasn't as annoying as I thought. Video games. Videojuegos. Yeah, if I do end up getting a full-time job, I think I might just mostly focus on game streams. I don't know. Or maybe I could do art on the side. We'll see. It all depends. Can't make too many plans if I haven't gotten hired yet. So Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance was the first Fire Emblem game brought to the West. Ah, okay. We only knew about Fire Emblem because they added 2 Fire Emblem characters to Smash Brothers. Oh, that's wild. I did not know that. Yeah, because I know there's like some that haven't been released to the West. That kinda sucks. Yeah. Oh god, that reminds me of like the PlayStation Vita. Because at first I was like, why buy the PlayStation Vita? There's not that many games you can play, but apparently there's a bunch of games that were released Japan only, or I guess like, yeah, more like East only, and then they were like, no, we're not bringing them to the West. It's not profitable or something. That was kind of a bummer. I miss the handheld consoles. I mean, I guess the Switch is technically a handheld console. Yeah, I definitely don't have a Steam Deck either. How much are they like, going for? I feel like they're kind of on the expensive side. Can't remember. It all depends if like the game is ported to work as well. But yeah, I bought myself a PlayStation Portable. This was like way after they were released. Got it for pretty cheap. I remember going to the store. I got it used, and they're like, "All right, we have 2. The Naruto skin is cheaper, and then we have one that's a gray one." And I was like, "I'll pay more for the gray one." I don't know if I could deal with the Naruto skin right now. So there's a game that Roy from Smash debuted in the Game Boy Advance game. The West decided not to translate that game. Ah. Dang. Yeah. Ugh. Region locked. Sucks. But translated the game that came after that one, the prequel, which is where you play as Roy's dad. What? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like... Yeah, I feel like that franchise had the most untranslated games. My wife has a PSP with a Kingdom Hearts skin. Hey, I mean, Kingdom Hearts skin sounds... no hate to Naruto, but sounds nicer than a Naruto skin. Haven't gotten a 1 month emote. You've unlocked the blue shark. Yeah! The blue high. Or the blaja, as a lot of Americans like to say. They did get it fan translated? Oh my goodness. Fan translations? Wow. They are like the VIPs. Because they like don't get paid and they're like, we'll do this for you guys. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, like with like back in the day with like the anime subtitles. Still now with the manga releases. VIPs. I like the Final Fantasy Tactics remake on PSP. Was that? It was called Final Fantasy Tactics? I remember there was the other one that was called, like, Dissidia or something like that. Yeah. It looked pretty. Played it so much at work. Nice. And by the way, welcome, Shaky Hands Ghost. Some of varying quality, right. I know there was, like, the meme of, like, the parentheses to explain things in Japanese. I still need to play the fan-translated Sakura Wars for Sega Saturn. Which dropped recently. Oh, okay. The city was more action-oriented, if I recall correctly. Oh, okay, okay. No lookup tactics is great. Okay, okay, I'll have to check that out. Yeah. Unfortunately, my my PSP doesn't work anymore. It got the bulging battery. Also, like, the screen is all messed up. I have no idea what happened to the screen. Poor little PSP. It's a VN with time-based responses and mech battles. What? Mech battles? That's cool. Dang. All these games. All these games. It's on mobile now? Still an actual game. Hey, that's cool that they made it into a mobile game. Okay. There's like some games that I'm like, they totally work as mobile, and then there's some that I'm like, interesting. Because I remember when I saw that Stardew could be played mobile, I was like, I don't know about that. but y'all do y'all, I guess. I'm trying to like, yeah, I remember asking folks what their favorite game was last stream. I think there were different folks in chat back then. There was a lot of talk of Fallout. There was talk of Dead Space. Oh, and Skyrim, of course. Yeah, I mentioned that I really liked the Mass Effect series. Didn't like how it ended, but I had fun. BioShock is something I kind of want to replay just for fun. The first time I played BioShock was... I didn't have a mouse. It was on a laptop, so I played it on a trackpad. I played it on easy. Didn't die once, so I feel a little bit proud, but oh my goodness, not the ideal way to play a first-person shooter. Ah, memories. Let me see. Yeah, I like a lot of indie games nowadays. I feel like I like a lot of old AAA games, but not so much the new ones. I know there's like a lot of people who have been, I've been getting like a lot of YouTube recommendations and being like, why no one's buying AAA games anymore? But I was like, I can understand why. I'm one of those people. Like, indie games are pretty fun because there's, like, even though they might have a smaller budget, I feel like there's way more experimentation that's done. There's very few AAA games I care for. Yeah, same. Yeah, I really like the oldies. Less of the new ones. BioShock only played the first one, started 2, but quitted because the game kept crashing at the same part. Yeah, yeah, BioShock 2 wasn't even made by the same studio. Some people are like, it's great, and some people are like, no, it's awful. Yeah, it crashes, and also, like, the storyline is, it's not, like, canon or anything. Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, right, Baldur's Gate. Maybe I'll check it out when it goes on super sale. Welcome, Eclipse. I also love the fact that indie games and pilot cartoons are coming up. Oh yeah, indie cartoons. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's wild. Like, I would have never guessed. Same thing with, like, webtoons becoming, like, animated shows. That's pretty cool. I know webtoons is, like, not great for, like, the creator, but, like, the folks who have been able to get their stuff published as, like, it's like a TV show, that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Games from Finji are really cool as well. Okay, Finji's the one that did Night in the Woods. I mean, I guess they're a publisher, not necessarily a developer. Yeah, I think I only know Night in the Woods from Finji. What are other games that you would recommend from there? Goals for real, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it would be cool. When I was younger, like much younger, I was a naive little possum. I was like, I want to make my own video game. But I know nothing about programming or anything. But I don't know. The more I think about it, I'm like, hey, maybe I could probably scrap together something with like RPG Maker. At least I can make art. But that's definitely like one of those like goals that's not like set in stone or anything. That's like, if I have time, if it happens, it's over there. It's an option. If I ever run out of things to do. I recommend Tunic if you're into Zelda, like with a ton of puzzles, and Chicory for the story. Oh, I remember you mentioned Chicory. Okay, yeah. I think Chicory will be next on my list, as far as Finji games. I really suck at puzzle games. I still want to check out, what is it, Majora's Mask? 'Cause everybody's like, that's such a good Zelda game. So, maybe we'll do it. Nice. We will check out Chicory. Yeah, what's on my list? Let me check. I was like, I had a list of games I wanted to check out. There's PC ports for the N64 Zelda games. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Or maybe... I also feel like the Switch has a lot of old games. If you have, like, the Nintendo membership. Oh, that adds a lot of quality of life? Okay. I will see. Yeah, because the only Zelda game I played was Breath of the Wild. I haven't even played the new one, because, as I said, I'm cheap. I wasn't gonna drop $70 instantly. The Nintendo Online, yeah. But yeah, no, they definitely, a lot of people love them, and for good reasons, I think. Yeah, the Sega games as well. God, Sega games are so hard sometimes. So yeah, I think I canceled my membership for a while, but yeah, maybe I should revisit that. So many games, so many good games out there, old, new. Gotta play them all. But yeah, that's what I've really enjoyed about streaming, because I feel like I definitely checked out more games than I would have probably this year. Ship of Harkinian for Ocarina of Time, and Ship of Harkinian 2 for Majora's Mask. Okay, I'll write that down. Actually, I'll just screenshot it. Where did that go? There we go. I kinda wanted to play LA Noire, the game where the meme press X to doubt is from. I was just curious. I was like, I think like it's in total it's like maybe 20 hours of gameplay, and I was like, that's kind of doable. But yeah. Hi Guybrush. Just stopping by to say, hope you have a great stream. Oh, thank you so much. Hope you have a good one. It adds support for widescreen, camera controls, D-pad binding. Oh, okay, that does sound like a quality of life thing. But yeah, have any of y'all played LA Noire? I'm so curious. Because like, I know the meme, but I have not played the game. Did I find the Monkey Island? I don't know if that was directed at me. I still haven't finished the first Dark Souls game, and I kind of want to. I got like, got a little bit icked out by a lot of the slimes and like the kind of dungeon level, but I'm like, I really want to be like, I have finished the first Dark Souls game. Finished the second one. But I don't know, the first one's still vibes, even though it like icked me out. I played L.A. Noire, didn't think it lives up to its hype. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll put that one on the back burner then. I am the Monkey Island. I do not understand this reference. Okami as well. That's another old game that I want to check out. I have it. I have it on Steam. I just haven't like downloaded it or actually played it. It's kind of long, I think. Because I always look up how many hours it'll take. Yeah, I'll see. Oh, Ace Attorney. That's another one. That one's not super long. I thought it was gonna be longer, but yeah. Might be interesting. It was like on sale the other day. I didn't get it, but I'm sure it'll be on sale again. Beat 2 and not 1. Honestly, my take is if you can beat a Dark Souls game, you can beat any of them. Okay. Yeah, like I get to a point where I would just like become too attached to my souls, and then I'm like, I don't want to lose them. And if I die here, I'll lose them and it'll be so hard to get them back. But I think I need to like emotionally detach and continue onwards. The lore is pretty wild in that. It's fun. I don't think my PC could handle playing like Elden Ring, but I feel like Elden Ring has been streamed to death. And I'm sad that Bloodborne is PS5 only. Like there are rumors that there will be a PC. Wait, no, PS4. There's rumors there'll be a PC version, but yeah, we'll see. I do want to check out Bloodborne. So better to detach and focus on places you can grind. Yeah, I'll have to do that. I could not get past the freaking first level on Dark Souls 3. I don't know, maybe it was also my PC just bugging out, that it was just like, I can't handle these super high-res graphics. So no, love watching people play Elden Ring. Never gets old. The downside to streaming Elden Ring is it's all backseaters. Yeah, I heard that. Like, I remember someone calling them, they're tourists. So they typically won't watch your other streams, but when they see that you're playing Elden Ring, they're like, oh, it's my time to shine. It's my time to tell you that you're doing this wrong. You're doing a wrong build. Sounds like a nightmare, honestly. Oh, is Monkey Island a game? Wish you could be like, hey, I can figure it out myself. Yeah, yeah. Hey, I don't know, maybe I could get those, the view average up with that. Bonk the backseaters, yeah. Such a weird, such a weird hobby to show up and be like, I'm a backseat this game. It's my time to shine. But people keep doing what they're doing. Yeah, Elden Ring, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's mostly that I'm worried about my PC, because I tried to stream Skyrim and it could not handle recording, playing the game, my Vtuber, and streaming, so I got rid of the recording thing. And it managed it okay. I had to mess with my bitrate. I think I knew less about understanding bitrate and OBS back then, so I don't know, maybe it would be more optimized. It is indeed. Oh, okay, okay. I'll check it out then. But yeah, have any of y'all played Hotline Miami? That's one of my favorite indie games. It's kind of a ragey game because because like it's roguelike, I guess. But I love the music, love the aesthetics. I'm not good at it, but it's a lot of fun. Yeah. It's oh, it's so good. It's so good. Heard good things about Miami. Yes. Okay, I definitely want to stream that. Soon. Whether I'm gonna not rage, that's a different question, but we'll see. I usually don't rage at games, but that one, we'll see about that one. Hotline Miami mentioned, I speedrun through that game whenever I get mad at something. Yeah! Oh, that's a good way to do it. I think I used to do that, but I think I have it uninstalled now. Back when I had my laptop, it was super handy. Just whip the laptop out and be like, "Rah!" Go on a walk with my boyfriend. Good night. Good people. Good night. Fun and arts. Ah, thank you. Well, have a good one, Amadou. Have a good walk. I don't see the time to rage at games. Yeah, typically not, but I feel like Hotline Miami might bring something in me. Have I played Hotline Miami 2 as well? I have. I definitely like the first one better. I feel like there was definitely a vibe that the developers were like, fine, we'll make the second one. Ugh, here you go. So I don't feel like there's as much love put into that game, but it's still fun. Still aesthetics, still good music. There was one level that drove me like insane. I can't remember what it was. I feel like in the first one they had snipers, so maybe it wasn't that. But yeah. Because, like, it would force you to change different characters in the second one, I remember. Whereas in the first one, you mostly just played as Jacket or sometimes Biker. I do like it compared to the first. There's a few flaws. Yeah, it's good. I definitely still recommend it. I wouldn't be like, oh, don't check out the second one. No, I still think it's good. But definitely the first one has a, like, I don't know, close to me. I also love the silly mistake that in what's his name, Jacket's bathroom, he doesn't have a toilet. They forgot to draw a toilet in the bathroom. I just found that so amusing. Such is the life. Sometimes you just miss little details in drawings and you're like, ah, crap. But yeah. Oh, I don't know, just like pixel games that have like a pinkish, like, neon aesthetic. I mean, that's honestly, like, because I played Needy Streamer Overload, that one had a very similar aesthetic. They, like, had a fake, like, Windows 95, and I'm like, oh, the aesthetics are here, even though this game is a little bit unhinged. Wow, so I've been yapping for an hour. A little bit over. Yeah, I'm kind of like out of things to say, so might call it quits soon. Have I ever played Hypnospace Outlaw? I have not heard of that. Hold on, let me look at that up real quick. Hypnospace Outlaw. Oh, interesting. The art's very, very interesting. Simulation game. A parody of the early internet. Oh, interesting. Gosh, yeah, I really love, like, yeah, like, internet references in, like, games and things like that. You play as a 90s forum moderator? Oh my god. Oh, yeah, that does kind of remind me of Needy Streamer Overload. Have you played that one? That one you, like, you play... Technically you play as, like, a streamer mod, but you, like, control the streamer's schedule. It is a little bit unhinged. As being a streamer who's being controlled by somebody is. I actually played that before I started streaming. I'm like, alright, here's a list of what not to do. What routes to not go down. But yeah, that's very interesting. In an alt-universe setting where the internet is so where people sleep to log into crappy 90s internet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I wasn't there for the early internet, but it sounds like... I don't know. It sounds wild. Like, what was it? AOL? Was that it? AOL Messenger? Or was it just MSN Messenger? I can't remember, but yeah, no, I've heard like people be like, oh yeah, I would talk to strangers, and I was like 7 years old, and I'm like, ah, what are you doing? I mean, people still do that today, but whoa. For me, I grew up on 90s internet. Yeah, I think my first introduction to the internet was, what was it? 2006, I think? Yeah, I created a YouTube account back then. I'm sure it's gone. I'm sure it's like scrubbed because that was before YouTube merged with Google. Early forum posting. Yeah, okay, yeah, because I'm still like pretty new with the concept of forums. I just, like with Reddit, like I avoided Reddit for a good while. But yeah, it's like, it seems like there's some really cool communities that happen too. Also some of my peers are like, we did Neopets, and I did not do Neopets. And they're like, we learned how to code because of, I'm like, dang, wish that was me. I know nothing about coding. I used to have a YouTube account before Google got hacked. I lost it. Ah, dang. Yeah, that's probably what happened with mine too. Rest in peace, Neopets. Pour one out. I feel like, yeah, that's where a lot of furries were born too. It's so funny, these little like areas where it's like, did you become a furry because of this? Did you become a furry because of that? For me, I'm kind of like old school. I became a furry because I really liked books with talking animals. And I guess also, yeah, like some Disney, but not so much. I know like a lot of people like are like Lion King, Zootopia, Robin Hood, but I just kind of, I was like, it's cool animals. Furcadia? Oh, Furcadia. I've heard from a friend about Furcadia. I did not participate. I did not know about it until it was long gone. Watched a lot of Looney Tunes. Right, Looney Tunes. Ah, Bugs Bunny. The trickster. The gender fluid fella. So good. Yeah, I kind of want to revisit those old Looney Tunes. I haven't watched them in a long time. I remember, like in the Gorillaz song, what song is it? I totally forget, but there's like a sample, and it's like, rest is good for the blood. And that's from like an old Bugs Bunny cartoon because there was like a vampire that he was like tricking. And like, I remember my partner would reference it, and I'm like, wait, do you know where it's from? And they're like, no, I never seen it. I'm like, oh, we gotta see that episode. Thank you, furries. Ah, furry history is so interesting too. Like, yeah, I remember watching the, was it the Ash Coyote documentary? But, like, the fandom isn't that old. It's like weird because, I mean, I guess the anime fandom isn't that old either, but it's definitely older, I think. Not enough that we could tie it back to like 2 individuals who started it all. But yeah, so interesting. Yeah, I love me pop culture and subculture. Love furry history. Finding old art too is always special. Right, and like the old fursuits. Some of them were really cute. For sure. Wait. Yeah, kind of sad about Fur Affinity. Cause yeah, I feel like that was the last furry, like, centric place. Like, it still exists, but a lot of folks have dipped out. That was my introduction, or that was how I first was like, hello, I'm a furry, I'm gonna start posting art here. But yeah, I definitely stopped posting way before a lot of the things went down. I was just like, well, because like they don't have an algorithm, or if they do, it's not a very good one. So it's really hard to get discovered. I would argue it's easier to get discovered on Twitch than it is on Fur Affinity if you're a new artist. But that also could just be me, because sometimes it's not a one-size-fits-all sort of dealio. Yeah, I'm almost done with my sketchbook. I've been like procrastinating. I guess the repetitive like stress injury was what's been having me like avoid it. So, but hopefully I will have a sketchbook tour soon. I literally have like two pages left. I'm just like wondering what they should be. I think I'm overthinking it. It's more like it's a place where furry artists can show their work rather than a place to find new peeps. Oh, you saw my sketchbook vids. Thank you. Yeah, that was like what I originally got me into YouTube. I don't feel like sketchbook videos are as popular as they used to be, but I still like sharing them. I think sketchbooks are fun. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just pluraled that. I appreciate it. Sometimes I plural things because of Letterkenny. I don't know if y'all have seen that show, but there's a character who makes a lot of things into plural plural words. So sometimes I do that without realizing it. But yeah, excited to have that soon. I was hoping to have a video with like an actual topic, but I don't know. The fatigue has been really hitting me, and since the sketchbook is almost done, I was like, might as well make that the video of the month. So we'll see. Meowstatio, do you have a YouTube account? I know you mentioned that you stream. Curious. What topics are in waiting? Ironically, making art with fatigue, because someone asked a really good question while I was doing the social media stream, and I was like, that could be a whole topic on its own. I stick to Twitch? Okay. And what else? I wanted to do a fursuiting video, but that might take, I'll definitely take more like energy, make sure it's not raining, make sure like, yeah, it's a little bit more effort for that one. Something fun I learned the other day was that artists used to get commissions at cons by being printed in furry magazines with their contact info and mailing address. Oh my goodness. I mean, with all the doxing lately, like I could not see the mailing address thing be a thing, but no, that's cool. Right, magazines have kind of fallen off. Interesting. I haven't really had anything video-wise I want to make in 10 years. Yeah, it's tricky. Like, and sometimes I have a lot of like self-doubt, I guess. That I'm just like, is this really worth all the work? But I guess I have to like remind myself to be like, hey, it's part of like a overall portfolio, and if it flops, well, better done than not at all. Oh, you close the old YouTube? Yeah, video making is tricky, and then like things are constantly fluctuating as well. Meowstatio is kind of a new chapter in my life. Nice. Yeah, new beginnings are good too. I actually, yeah, I was debating whether I should revive my YouTube from my old account. I did eventually, but yeah, if you look at my older videos, it's a little bit different. I'm still doing art, but definitely a little bit different. Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, rebranding. It's just, yeah, sometimes it's good to let go of past identities and things like that. Helps you move forward. I totally understand. Because like this is not even my original persona either. This persona is actually not that old, I guess. I think it's like maybe 5 years old, maybe, or 4, I think, around there. Because yeah, my old persona used to be a penguin, and it never existed like a VTuber or anything, but it was like my little mascot. Some of my old comics have a penguin, and I've been redrawing them and just replacing it with an opossum instead. For me, it's been a great way to like represent my Sona. Makes it more valid to get art from my Sona as a VTuber. Yeah. And then like, yeah, that's a good point. It's because it's like more your brand too. But yeah, I'll have to check out your streams. Yeah, because I definitely don't follow enough VTubers. Because like, so yeah, I mean, sometimes there are a lot of VTubers that are online, but sometimes like the content like I can't attach to it as much, but yeah, it sounds like there are some overlapping interests. Yeah, good to support fellow furries, fellow streamers. This is hard out there. What do I normally look for? Typically art, but yeah, I guess I'm more interested also in story games because I'm like, then I can avoid playing it by myself. Less so like, it's hard to get into a game. I mean, like if someone's playing a game that they've been playing for a while, it's harder for me to be like pop in. But sometimes, like, yeah, depending what the mood and the vibe is, like, yeah, I can stick around. But yeah, because like so many of the artists I follow, they're not consistent. They're like, sometimes they like show up, like do a couple streams a month, in the month, and then they like disappear for a year. And I'm like, hey, I thought I found a streamer to regularly watch, and now you're gone. I mean, obviously, they gotta do what they gotta do. But I think it's also just the artist life, the artist personality. It's like me, for real, for real. Yeah. I mean, it's hard, because, like, even with me just taking this one break, I was like, and it was only, like, yes. Well, it's been 2 weeks, but I only stream, like, 2 to 1 times a week. And just taking a break this last week, I was like, alright, we have to stream. I can't make any excuses. I'll have to do it. I'm sure once I start, it will be fine. And yeah, it's always fine. It's just the willpower to start is the hardest part. I stream like 2 to 3 random times a month. Ah, I see. Well, hopefully I'll catch you one of those times. Yeah, typically, last month was the first time I had a very consistent schedule. I did art streams on Saturday, game streams on Sunday, and it was actually pretty nice because there was like just, I don't know. I really suck at like being strict on a schedule for myself, but I also, it's weird because I also thrive having a schedule. So yeah, as soon as I graduated school, I was like, oh no, there's no schedule. I am lost. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to keep that up this month, but I think I'll try. I think I'm gonna have to do Fridays and Sundays instead of Saturdays and Sundays, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, keeping a schedule is hard. I'm hyped? Wait, what are you hyped for? Oh, looking forward to future streams. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, even though I like never do just chatting streams. I only do it when it's like an event, like last time it was like my birthday stream. Or I guess if I have something very planned out, like when I did my social media stream, I had like a PowerPoint and everything. But yeah, it's cool to be able to just chat and vibe, not necessarily have like an agenda. Because yeah, I really do like chatting. I don't always know what to say, but yeah, no, I appreciate everyone talking and everything, keeping the conversation going. It was fun. Ah, thanks. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. But yeah, no, I think maybe I'll head out soon. I know I said that like maybe like 15 minutes ago, but yeah. Well, thank you so much, y'all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna try to stream on my other channel. I mean, it'll be the same for Twitch viewers. Maybe I'll do Hotline Miami. We'll see. I'm actually really excited at that prospect. I'll probably fail a lot. But yeah. Have a good rest of the day. Thank you. You as well. Yeah, have a good... What is today? Sunday? Nope, Saturday. Have a good rest of your Saturday, or if you're in the future, have a good Sunday. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for being here. It was so good chatting. Thank y'all for joining the Discord. Excited to have other activities happen there as well. Maybe some more web pitching down the line. But yeah. Bye.